Hi, I'm Brett. I'm standing outside the museum taking in the architecture. Behind me is the Quadratic Pavilion, designed by the architect Santiago Calatrava. Architecture, or the design of buildings, can tell you a lot about what was important to the people who built them. The unusual shapes of this building, and the moving wings on top, take inspiration from birds and boats. That is perfect for our location by Lake Michigan, with all the seagulls flying overhead. Not only is the building a work of art, it contains art too. This summer, you can check out Americans in Spain, featuring art from artists who traveled to Spain and were inspired by its art and culture. The exhibition features many images of what was and still is one of the most drawn, painted, and photographed architectural sites in all of Spain, the Alhambra. This palace complex was inspiring to artists for its beautiful architecture, design details, gardens, and red color. Artists visited the site to paint it from life and capture what they saw. Just like these artists, we're going to study architecture with pencils and paint. Drawing and painting outside, or en plein air, is a relaxing way to enjoy nature. The time of year, time of day, and weather make each painting experience unique. Like the Alhambra, the Milwaukee Art Museum is a popular tourist attraction. It is a highly photographed building. You can find many pictures of the art museum to draw online. You can also pause this video and draw along with me. You'll need paper, pencil, and paint or a colorful drawing material. I'll start with drawing the biggest shapes first. What shapes do you see? Most architecture is designed with large squares and rectangles. Calatrava is known for making buildings with rounded shapes and many curves. I see a lot of triangles in this building. The wings of the building are like triangles with a rounded side. I'll start by roughly sketching in my shapes, and then I'll add more detail to them later, refining the lines or making them more straight and darker and less sketchy. Architecture is designed and built with very precise tools. Your painting doesn't have to be that precise. Your lines can be a little sketchy, your shapes can be not quite perfect, and that's okay. Just like the building was designed to be unique, your drawing and painting will be unique too. It'll be in the style all your own. I wanted the furthest wing of my building to be pointing upright, even though when I look at the building, it seems more flat. I'll add the upright wing because I'm the artist and I think that would look nice. You too can make additions to your drawing. You may want to add an extra tree here or there, a cloud in the sky, or maybe a bright sunshine. You may even try to make it look like it's nighttime by adding a moon and stars. Here's how my drawing turned out after I went back in and added details and darkened my lines. And now it's time to add color. I start with dark blue for the sky, using a wide, flat brush to fill in large spaces. As I move down the painting, I use more and more water and less paint to make the sky lighter. The flat edge of the brush I use to put color in between the spines of the wings. A blue that is more green is being used for the glass in the architecture, the windows above and below the building. The darker green of the grass will be used to cover up a mistake where the paint dripped. A good way to start painting with water media is to paint lighter colors first and add darker colors on top. The last layer I'm using black, watered down to be different shades of gray. I'll add layers and layers of gray until the paint is as dark as I want it to be. This creates the shadows in different parts of the architecture and helps show off the shape of the building. Spending time looking at and painting the shapes of the building really helps me understand the architecture. I noticed so many new details. Come join us at Lakeside to study the museum's architecture, or find some interesting buildings in your neighborhood to paint. Share the outstanding architecture you find with us. We'd love to see it.